Hello everyone, my name is Victoria of Victoria James Luxe and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and click that red subscriber button so that it turns gray and that'll make you a JBae. That's what I refer to my subscribers as when we love to chit chat and all that about luxury beauty. Today is a special request from one of my absolute favorite subscribers. She knows who she is. Hey girl, hey. And so I will be talking about if I was not an influencer, what my makeup bag would look like. Now, unfortunately, that might become a reality because YouTube wants to take me off the partnership because I haven't been posting as much as I should and not getting enough watch hours. So that's where you come in, friends. I'm going to need for you guys, while I go in for surgery on Wednesday and I am out for 6 weeks, to help your girl keep her partnership. Please. I have playlists set up for you for both live and pre-recorded videos to watch to your heart's content. Thank you so very much in advance. Those of you who have been around for a really long time, you know that I fought hard to get here. Even starting a new channel and losing half my subscribers. So if you all could help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. With that said, I'm gonna get right into the video and I hope you enjoy. All right, so I will let you know a lot of this stuff you're probably gonna be like, yes, of course, Vic, we knew that. But I think a lot of these things you're gonna be surprised by. And I couldn't pick just one of everything. And I don't think I have to, because even if I wasn't an influencer, I'm still a girl who loves her makeup. Which bag would I use? I'm gonna have to use this because I purchased it from a Black-owned business, a woman-owned business, and I live for it. I mean, would you look at this? And I will link it down below for you. I figure it's probably a good idea to go in the order of which I would apply my makeup. So we're gonna start with primer. Got two here, and one of these, let me tell you something, this has been a staple for me. Hourglass primer has been a staple for me since 2015. All right, but this one in particular is the Vanish Airbrush Primer. This is a newer primer. I used to use the Veil Mineral Primer religiously. This one I really also like, also and as well. And this one I would say is kind of like a all-encompassing, filtering, smoothing type of foundation. So foundation type of primer. So if you are looking for something that kind of does a little bit of everything in terms of blurring your pores and smoothing your skin for an even application and even retaining a little bit of oil, I think this one would be great for you. I love to just use this all over the face like a one and done, but if I am feeling particularly oily, then I'm going to reach for Tom Ford's Soft Matte Primer. And I would say that out of all the primers that I have to mattify the skin, this is the best one of all of them. Of my Gucci mattifying primer, I'm just looking over here to get a reference of my Chantecaille smoothing mattifying primer. What's another one I had that mattifies? No, I think that's it. So I don't really use a lot of mattifying primers anymore. But the one that I love the most is this one from Tom Ford. It is everything. Next up is probably the biggest category in here for me, and that is foundation. So, I mean, listen. Duh. Duh. Okay? I don't even know if I really need to talk that much about this, but if you are new here, this is my holy grail foundation. It is the La Mer Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. This shade is Chestnut. I normally wear Sienna, but I can wear both. So I happen to have this one. It's a little bit of a fresher bottle. I have to re-up on the other one when I run out of this. But yeah, this has SPF in it. This is one of the deepest shades, this Chestnut, but they do go deeper than this. And it's literally just like the most perfect, it's the most perfect foundation. It's incredibly long wearing without you having to touch it up. 13-hour wear test is available on my channel if you want to know. I mean, didn't want to love it. They have gone up in price recently, but you can find this at, if you call around the cosmetic company stores, you can probably find this for a discount. Yes, it's an investment, but it is so worth it for the way that you look and over time, the way that your skin just transforms. So yes, this is number one. If you put a gun to my head and said, girl, pick one, this is the one. Next is gonna go to Chanel. And this one is JBaes Natural Radiant. This is so gorgeous. I want to say that if you want something a little less expensive, you can get the Nars light reflecting one. Very, very similar finish, wear, all that good stuff. But this Chanel one was came first and I fell in love with it first. So yes, you could throw in Nars instead or whatever, but this one, I absolutely love it. This is BD 131, which is my exact match across Chanel complexion products. If they don't have BD 131 and it's a complexion product, I can do BR, what is it, 32, 132 or whatever. But anyway, BD 131. This is one of the most beautiful foundations. It gives a wonderful natural radiant appearance, like they say, and it also balances your skin so that you don't get all oily and it's all like moving around and everything. It just looks good all day long. It's so beautiful, and a little goes a very long way. You don't need a lot of this to get the coverage. You know what I'm saying? Now, this next one, I am going to find this some kind of how, no matter what I have to do, even though this brand no longer exists. And that is Marc Jacobs Beauty Remarkable Foundation. Y'all, this is still one of the GOATs. It really is. Like, this shade, I think, is the deepest shade. It's called Deep Cocoa. It is so perfect. Huh. And what's so dope about this, for those of you who don't know, is that this is actually just pigment in a bottle. It's like, there's not too much going on here besides pigment in liquid form. This is a dotter, and literally all you need are like 2 to 3 dots of this. Not even kidding with you. So good. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The next two are skin tints. Well, technically, right? This is Double Wear Sheer from Estee Lauder, and it's not a skin tint, but you can treat it like a skin tint because it has sheer coverage. And I don't like double wear, but I like this. This is like literally my favorite. Look how small this is, but it is so mighty and so potent and gives amazing coverage and is super thin and moves with the skin. It's absolutely fantastic. My shade is Rich Cocoa, which is 6C1. This is from YSL. This is their skin tint from their new line, and it is called the Bare Look Tint, and this is shade 17. This is absolutely gorgeous. Another one of those very balancing products that just makes your skin look fantastic. And while it is a skin tint, it provides great coverage. I love this. It looks great every single time I wear it. It's the best product in the line, in my opinion. Next up is going to be concealers. So real quick before we get into concealers, my go-to for color correction is going to be Bobbi Brown. These color correcting sticks are the truth, and you can put them under or over foundation. So little magnetic closure. Listen, there's tons of colors. You just take your pick. All right, I have Very Deep Peach. That is the best one for taking care of my hyperpigmentation. Now onto concealers. Of course, how could I not? Right? So this is the Forever Skin Correct, the Dior Forever Skin Correct in 4.5N. This is the best shade to brighten my face. So love this. It's nice and big, so you can just, you know, get a ton of use out of it. Lasts a really long time. It's moderate in terms of luxury and affordability, like I think $36 or something like that. So it's not too bad, and it lasts a long time. So I think if I were not an influencer, this is a very practical luxury purchase, if there is such a thing, when it comes to makeup. And then for like the same color as my skin type of concealer, I would go with the Cle de Peau. This is a newly formulated one, but you know, it's the concealer stick. It has SPF 27 in it. This is my exact shade. This is Cocoa. And it just is, I really could just smear this all over my face if it weren't so damn expensive and use it as foundation. So yes, I would use this girl right here for the rest of my face, like if I just want to even out certain areas, if I'm not using color correcting. So next up in my routine would be powders, and I just have two. Easy, trusty, and this one right here is for eyes and highlighted areas. This one is the McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Blurring Under Eye Powder. This one is in medium. This is my third. And so yes, I would continue to purchase this. I will say, you can get the deep and use it for the same thing I would use this for, which is all over the face. And this one is from Westman Atelier, the Vital Pressed Skincare Powder in the shade Cafe. This is the deepest shade that they offer. There are 5 shades though, I believe, 5 or 6, and they have like a universal shade as well. So yes, I would use this one. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like if I can get it open with these nails. So here's what she looks like on the inside. Yeah, as you can see, quite perfect. And what I really like about this powder is that it does not mattify your skin. It just sets your skin. It leaves it looking like skin. So for me, that's perfect. The next step for me would be to sculpt. And even if I have set my face, because my powder for all over the face is not like a mattifying powder and works very well with creams, I can still go on top of it with creams. So next up would be my cream contour stick, and this one is from Westman Atelier. It's in the shade Ganache, and the specific name is Face Trace Contour Stick. This is incredibly, like, the perfect color for my skin tone in terms of sculpting. And here's what the color looks like right there. It has this beautiful balance that, quite frankly, you don't really need a bronzer. It's more like a bronzer for me. Cream, just apply it where you need it. It blends out so easily, and not in a way where it's like it moves all over the place or whatever, but it really just like diffuses. And I think, you know, for me, it's so easy to quickly get ready. You can totally underpaint with it if you want to, but you can also put it on top. Let's say you forgot, you know, you wanted to sculpt with your cream product beforehand. You ain't gotta worry about it if you've already set your face. That's totally fine. Just go in with your face trace, boom, bang, bang, and it's all set. And then to set that cream, I'm absolutely going in with that girl, which is the Bronze Mahogany shade from Pat McGrath's latest offering in the way of bronzers. I mean, would you look at this? And it warms up on your skin and deepens up a little bit when you apply it. So that is actually what I have on today, all on its own, as my bronzer. Heaven. It's absolute heaven. I'm neutral, so having a neutral bronze like this, I just live. These two together, that's a force, okay? That is out there. That is goddess status per. Now, if I want to warm up the skin, I'm absolutely, without a doubt, can't nobody tell me nothing style, reaching for Victoria Beckham's Bronzing Brick in shade 5. Y'all, I talked about it in my video about this one. I'm reaching for her. You're probably thinking to yourself, what in the hell is this, Victoria? What are you talking about, girl? But I'm telling you, like, this is it. And you think when you're first putting it on, you're saying to yourself, now Victoria knows she a fool for this. What the hell am I doing? And you're putting it on, right? But then before you know it, your skin has this natural gradient of warmth. And then you hit the edges with that lighter shade that absolutely deepens up on your skin. You will be amazed. I promise you'll be amazed. I want to say this gets at least 2 shades darker when you hit your face with it. It's so good. The blend. Damn. Girl, if you don't make 2 more shades. All right, so then I'm going to hit my cheeks with some blush, some Rouge, darling. And in that case, I am also going to either reach for a cream or powder or both. Sometimes I reach for both. But in this case, I have, hi, again, Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks blush sticks. Now, I have 3 of these. I have Popette, I have Doo Doo, and I have Bichette. Bichette is probably the one that I would carry around the most, just because I feel like it's such a great shade for like everything. You know, it's got this really nice kind of berry Bordeaux type tone to it, and it's great for like every season. You know, like these are very expensive for blush, for cream blush. These are super expensive. So if you need to make, if you can only choose one, then this would be the one that I would recommend. Or if you prefer like a cooler toned cheek, I would say Doo would be a better alternative. But yeah, this is a heavenly formula. Again, another one that blends out like nobody's business, because Gucci Westman just knows how to formulate a blendable product. I mean, this is probably her hero product out of everything that Westman Atelier sells. So baby cheeks, this and the highlighters, which I'm about to get into later on. For powder blush, this was hard. This was harder than the cream by a mile. So I chose this right here. I chose Sicily's Le Fito Rouge. And the shade I chose is Rosy Fuchsia number 2, because bam. You gotta have a good popping blush, you know what I mean? And at 80 bucks a pop, you know, you probably gonna want to choose just one if you're not an influencer, right? You're not gonna go out like I did and buy all of them. Or most of them, for goodness sake. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna buy like one, maybe two if you're feeling froggy, girl. But yes, so I would choose this one. I really love the formula. It has this this, not a sheen. It's not even a sheen. It just doesn't look powdery. That's what I would say. And Sicily is amazing for both skincare and makeup. So it's no surprise to me that this is a fabulous product. And it's a buildable product depending on the type of brush you use. So I think someone even deeper than myself can totally pull this off. So heaven sent. I love this so much. Okay, so next is going to be highlight. And again, I have a cream and a powder. And again, y'all, I'm not even joking with you. Like, this is, I'm serious. I'm very serious. Westman Atelier, like the freaking star of this video. Westman Atelier's super loaded tinted highlighter in Peau de Peche. This is the first one I ever received. Did I receive it or did I buy it? I don't remember, because it goes both ways for me with Westman Atelier, quite frankly. And so Peau de Peche, I have probably sold most of my subscribers that have purchased this. Like, I'm the reason, and I already know that. So, but look at this color. Would y'all look at this color? I'm gonna swatch this one, because you're like, girl, what are you talking about? But look at it. Oh, look at that. Please, please get out. That's pretty. That's pretty. And it's so neutral in terms of like its undertone that I feel like everybody can wear this one. Everybody can wear this shade. Peau de Peche. Like, everybody can wear that. So that's why I'm like, this is phenomenal. This color is phenomenal. This color is very unique in terms of like, when I think of people's, when I think of brands, cream highlighters, or highlighters in general, when I think of brands highlighters, I don't get this a lot. It's out there, because the powder one that I'm going to show you is very similar in tone, but like, I don't get this very often, where it's just neutral in a universal way. Like, what? This is so cool, and it's so gorgeous. Look at that. This is another one you can apply over powder. It's so good. This weighty, delicious, luxurious packaging that all of the products have. Oh, I can't take it. It's just, you beat the hell out of somebody with a bag of Westman Atelier. These products are so hefty. You just know you're holding something luxurious. Next is the Hermes highlighter. This is the first one. They do have another one, and I think they came out with a couple along with their bronzers and stuff. But anyway, this one is number 1 Permabrass Poudre de Fauve. How'd do? And here she is. Still has the emblem, just barely. But yeah, this color, this Permabrass color, let me find a clean finger, man. Because this Permabrass color, let me just, I'm gonna swatch it right here. It's got a little more like warmth, but when I go to rub that girl in, and you see her dancing with the light, and it's a powder product, but where's the powder? You see? That's what I love about it. You just take you could take any brush. You could take a fluffy brush, a dense brush, depending on the intensity that you want, and just graze the face. And you are going to look amazing. I'm wearing Mirage today. That's the other highlight color that they have. I'm wearing Mirage, but like same formula. You know what I mean? Same formula. Please. But yeah, this is amazing. I know I'm saying a lot of the same thing, but that's why it would be in my makeup bag if I were not an influencer. Hi, listen. These hoodie lashes from Huda Beauty. Woo! These are so beautiful. They're a little dramatic. I'm not even gonna pretend that they're not, but I love them. And I would wear these with almost any look. Because that's just the kind of girl I am. So yeah, these are only $19. So I would just buy a whole bunch during Sephora biannual sale, as I did last time, and just keep them on deck, you know? I'm not the type of person that wears lashes every day though. Even if I wear makeup, sometimes I'll just use a really good mascara. Just so y'all know, that's gonna be the Ilia Limitless Lash, I'm sorry, mascara. I'm not even gonna bring it out. I'll just probably put it on the screen or something. Next up is gonna be eyes. And so I have a few different things to show you. I'm gonna start with the singles, okay? Like the one and dones. So this is Charlotte Tilbury's Eyes to Mesmerize in Chocolate Bronze. This, man, that is pretty. It looks like souffle, right? Like chocolate souffle. But like, I'm just gonna take a little bit and show you what it does. It's got this like, I wanna say like a purple tint. Is that enough to show you what I'm talking about? No, it is not. Let me just, it's got like this interesting undertone to it. Yeah, there we go. Do you see that? It's got this really like almost taupe. Yeah, that's what it is. It's got like this taupe undertone, and it just is just enough so that it looks like you have something on your lid. The pigmentation neutralizes my lid, so I don't really need to use like a concealer or a base beforehand, and it does dry down and does not crease. Like, Eyes to Mesmerize is that girl, not the matte ones, because I don't know what she was thinking there. But the originals are absolutely fantastic, and this is one of the original shades, you guys. So please do yourself a favor. If you haven't tried this and you're a chocolate girl like myself, get yourself chocolate bronze. This should be in all of our, it's a great base. So many good things to say about it. As a matter of fact, what I'd like to do is throw this right on top of it. And this is from Chantecaille. This is from their Big Tigers or Big Cats collection. And this is the Luminescent Eye shade in Leopard. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait till y'all see this shade. Is that not the powder version of what I just showed you? It's so pretty. And it's so light. Like, it feels like you have nothing on your eyelid. Ugh, please. And I really like these for every day. Like, not even no makeup, but just like really light makeup, you know? It's a little layerable. You can definitely add to it. It's got just a very subtle sheen. It's everything. It's everything. And totally the type of thing I would do, because I have small eyes. I'm not really like huge on eye looks because I hardly have any lid space. And so those are the kind of things that I would normally do on an everyday basis with just like, you know, a nice set of lashes. Now, if I want to give it to the girls, honey, like if I want to put a little color on, I'm absolutely reaching for this girl right here. Let me take the thing out. This is, and they have this in the non-limited edition packaging as well. You can get this at the CCO now. And this is Mercurial. Tom Ford Quad in Mercurial. And it's one of the extreme formulas. So this, to me, now you let me know how you feel about it, but to me, this looks like a redder version of like Honeymoon and Body Heat. It's almost like they had a baby and the baby was like an exaggeration of them. That's what this is giving. And then at the top here, it looks like these shades are the same, but they're really not. I think this angle is really good to show you that this one is slightly different. Very pretty. This formula is the formula, right? The wet dry that everybody loves. And it's a little more intense, the color pigmentation. It's a foolproof palette. It is foolproof. You can use this for so many different things. Really love the color. Really missing these brushes, Thomas. And then for like a palette, because that was just a quad, right? I'm reaching back, way back. I'm reaching back to this one right here. Now, I don't have the full one, like the full mothership, but I have this one. And this is the little mothership in platinum bronze. These colors, man, there's a theme here. Look at these colors. Oh, this is so perfect for me in the way that I love to wear my eye makeup. I like neutral, I like cool tones on my lids for the most part. So this is absolutely perfect for me. Just enough depth, right? I don't want too much depth, but just enough depth and dimension. Lots of one and dones here. Please, life. And I think I have exhausted almost everything in here, please. Like when it comes to liners, I'm just gonna use a good black liner for the most part. Black or like brown. So that's why I didn't pull them out. But that's pretty much it up there. And then I've got lips, y'all. This is something that there would be more than this. Because lips are like that thing, you know what I mean? It's so versatile and so many different things that you can do with it. Or so many different moods that you're in and all of that. So I think lips would still be one of those things in my collection that would be fairly large if I wasn't an influencer. So I'm going to start off with just like glosses, because I only have a couple of those. So for glosses, I have these two. I have this Tom Ford not Phantom, I'm sorry, smoked glass. This one's really hard to find. Phantom is a great alternative if you can find that, because I see that one restock quite a bit. But yeah, this smoked glass is so delicious. I love this color. This smells like grape jelly. I just got that on my dress. No, it doesn't. It smells like vanilla. The Tom Ford gloss formula is unmatched. Like, I'm trying to remember another gloss formula that feels the way this feels, and I really can't think of one. If you can, please list it in the description box so I can try it out. But like, Tom Ford Luxe glosses have this slip to them, but they don't slide all over your face. They stay right where they're supposed to be. It has a thickness, but it's not sticky. And it has really good staying power. And it smells incredible. These are also sold at the CCO. So if you're lucky enough to come upon these at your, local CCO, or if you know somebody who lives near one and they can let you know they're in stock or whatever, call up the CCO and get you some. Because when I tell you I have about 15 of these, and most of them I did not pay full price for, I paid a considerable discount for. Get your luxury on, okay? Next is going to be this Rowan Beauty gloss. I have 3, but this one is my favorite color, and the color is Charlie. It's just a perfect everyday shade. It's one of those like reservoir in the middle type of applicators. It's angled, precision applicator. Really, really awesome. There's a slight mentholation to this that doesn't burn, but smooths out the lines in your lips. It also does a really great job of sloughing off dead skin. So your lips end up not only like looking a little more plump because the lines have smoothed out, but also looking smooth because there's no chapped skin. So I really like this for that. I'm sure there's plenty of other things out there that do that, but this one, the formula is kind of thin but also has that like nice slip that the Tom Ford has. Feels really good, wears down evenly. Your lips don't feel parched after it wears off. You just go, oh, I need to apply a little more for some added shine kind of deal. So I really, really love this. And it looks like I only have one liquid lip here, but man, it goes to the goat. All right, Giorgio Armani Lip Maestros. This one is, I think this is the classic red, number 401. I can't, the lettering's too small, I can't read it, but I mean, would you look at this red? Oh, please. Girl. Baby. Yeah, that's my kind of red. You know, I just really, look at that. Look at it. Please. Honey. Y'all. I know y'all sick of me. But this, that is crazy. In the best way. I just love like a really poppin' lip, you know what I mean? Everything else is just real subdued, very, you know, background, and the main character is right there on your lips because that's what everybody's looking at when you're talking, friends. So I just love a good bold lip. Speaking of really vibrant, delicious shades, this orange Absolu from Givenchy. This has got to be one of the most beautiful oranges like ever, 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 ever. It's got just enough punch, you know what I mean? And it's very much like a tangerine. I just love this one. Gotta have a good berry lip. This one is Deep Orchid from Pat McGrath. Please. It's one of the most perfect berry toned purple leaning lips. It's so absolutely gorgeous. Natasha Denona's I Need a Nude lip line. I mean, she's got something for everybody in that line. And this one is Naya. Where is it? This competes with the Painted Veil from Gucci. It's more satin though. It's a satin finish. And there's just literally no living my life comfortably without Gucci lipsticks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run down my favorites. We've got Odalie Red, Mona Leslie Cameo, and Tasty Hazel. I got everything I need. Everything I need is right here. So if I were not an influencer, this is how I would, you know, this is how I condense my collection if I were not an influencer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Please share this video because this is going to be my last video for a while as I'm going in for surgery. So thank you in advance for supporting the channel. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as part of the JBaes fam. I'd love to chit chat and all that about luxury, beauty, and skincare with you. And I will see you all very soon. Love you. Bye.